Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we are reacting to my 2011 NBA draft grades. So, I was not doing YouTube at the time, so I did not have, recorded video of what my grades were. But what I do know is my mindset at the time. So, we're revisiting this back from 2011, man. And I'm going to tell you guys, my mindset at the time and everything, when certain players were drafted and all that good stuff. So, yeah, if you guys want more videos like this to me, reacting to draft grades, leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel, man. Let's go ahead and get going on this. This is the year that the Pistons drafted Brandon Knight. I wanted Kemba Walker, hit that nasty step back against Pittsburgh in the tournament. I think it was Big East or something like that on UConn. And, yeah. So, we got the Hawks getting a B with Keith Benson. Who is Keith Benson and why was he worthy of a B? Because I have never heard of Benson, bro. Back in 2012, you ever play? Oh, he was a center. Oh, man played 3 NBA games, bro. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, yeah. Oh, he's from Michigan. Okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about him. All right, we got a B for the Celtics. They got Jajuan Johnson at 27. They got Etuan Moore. Etuan Moore was actually a pretty solid NBA player. Knocked down some three-point shots and stuff like that. I think he was pretty solid for the Pelicans. I don't know if he's really doing anything since. But yeah, we got a C- for the Bobcats. So I believe at this time, this was the Bobcats were coming off the worst record in NBA history. So they got Bismack Biyombo. I remember at the time people were saying Bismack Biyombo was going to be the next Ben Wallace. I was watching highlight reel and I saw the energy and I was like, yeah, I kind of see that. I think Kemba Walker. Obviously, I think Kemba Walker at the time was kind of known as kind of like a smaller player, so 6-foot players, so people were had concerns about that. I think Corey Maggette. I did not know Corey Maggette was drafted in 2011. I feel like that dude was drafted before that. Okay, but yeah, Maggette was actually a pretty solid NBA player. Was he third? Okay, I don't feel like that tracks. I feel like Corey Maggette was drafted before that, but then again, yeah, that's just wrong. Man was drafted back in not. Yeah, is there another Corey Maggette in the NBA? Yeah, that's just wrong. Okay. Moving on up, man. Next up, we got the Bulls getting that B- with Mirotic at 23 and Jimmy Butler. Don't know who that. I'm joking, man. Jimmy Butler at number 30, man, which is one of the, greatest, last picks of the first round NBA history. Obviously an A++. Jimmy Butler became a beast for that team. Took him a few seasons, but, yeah, I believe he was on a Marquette, wasn't he? Yeah, he was an absolute beast. Next up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is the year that people were saying, the draft was rigged because the Cavaliers ended up having 2 top 5 picks. They took the number 1 pick, taking Kyrie Irving. Now, I remember at the time, Kyrie Irving, I was a little nervous about him as a player because he was out of Duke and he did not really play college basketball, man, because he had injuries at Duke and stuff like that. So he didn't really play a lot of the season. But yeah, obviously, man, he just had a 50-point game the other night. So Kyrie Irving, the rest is history. And then Thompson at 4. Yeah, that Thompson not worthy of number 4 pick, but he became a good energy player for the Cavaliers and everything. And then Mylan McVan, probably living in a van, bro. Not seen him since. So yeah, what's Mylan McVan up to? Mylan. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, he just never played. So, all right. Next up, we got an A for the Dallas Mavericks. They took Rudy Fernandez, who I believe was out of, how do I say it, bro? It's not Real Madrid. I always get roasted for that. Real Madrid. I'm probably going to still get roasted. But, yeah, Rudy Fernandez, I really liked him. I played with him a lot in 2K, actually, back in the day. Just good sharpshooter player. So, yeah, he was a beast. Not worthy of an A, by the way. Not worthy of an A. Next up, we got the Denver Nuggets getting a B. And they got Kenneth Faried. Kenneth Faried, I don't know what happened to him, man. Because he, was pretty solid. He had, some decent, I think he had, a decent, playoff run on, the Houston Rockets. And then he just fell out of the NBA. He was a good high-energy guy. I feel like he'd be nice at the small ball center position these days. I mean, maybe not more so these days, but yeah. So, he kind of fell off. Jordan Hamilton, I remember people were talking up him pretty good, but he never became anything. And this dude's name is Chukwudi Berry Matabum. And also Andre Miller was not drafted. Maybe that just means they added him in free agency. That's probably what it is. Okay. Or maybe via trade. And that's why they got Andre Miller in a trade or something. Because he was on Portland for a long time. Okay, we got Cap. Do not give this an A for the Pistons. Okay, man. So here we go. My thought process here. At the time, Brandon Knight, when they drafted him, I didn't really know a lot about him, man. I watched some Kentucky highlight reel at the time, And I remember, like, he was a beast from the elbow. This dude could knock down, like, his elbow shots, man. I was like, okay, like, I can see, like, a little pull-up game. Like, he looked like he had a good offensive arsenal, a pretty good, efficient shot. But then he became the human highlight reel in the NBA for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, the human low light reel would probably be a better nickname. And Kyle Singler, man. Kyle Singler is literally the player I associate with bitch-ass Detroit basketball, man. Like, that dude did nothing in the NBA, man. He somehow got a $25 million contract, I believe, with the OKC Thunder. And I haven't really seen him since. Yo, I gotta look this man up, bro. I just remember, like, Kyle Singler, like, he was starting games and stuff. Oh my goodness, he was trash. He was trash. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, yeah. We only had him for 2 seasons in Detroit. Oh my, yo, he was also an old head rookie? Damn, he didn't play until he was 24. Yo, what were y'all thinking, man? Oh my goodness, yeah, trash. All right, we got a B+ for Klay Thompson, Jeremy Tyler, and Charles Jenkins. It's no doubt Charles Jenkins was the reason they got the B+. No, man, Klay Thompson, number 11 pick in that draft, bro. It's so sad to see that, you know, like literally seeing we could have Klay Thompson in Detroit. Come on now, man. Yeah, the perfect player to go alongside Steph Curry. Like, just like no better match could be made. All right, we got the Houston Rockets getting that A- by drafting Marcus Morris, Donatas Matajunas, he was a lefty on the Rockets. Pretty talented big guy, actually. Chandler Parsons, who was actually pretty good on the Rockets, too, for a little bit for getting injuries and stuff, and also a bad contract with the Dallas Mavericks. And Johnny Flynn, now drafted, must have been signed. He was originally drafted over Curry on the T-Wolves. But, yeah, A-, I could have swore... I think Marcus Morris was then traded to the Phoenix Suns, and they also drafted Markieff Morris, because that's how they both ended up playing together. We got B+ for the Pacers, so they traded for George Hill. Okay, so this is giving us draft night things that happen. And if you guys don't know, this became Kawhi Leonard. They essentially traded Kawhi Leonard for George Hill. And George Hill was a good NBA player, man. Not Kawhi Leonard. Him and Paul George, oh, man. All right, we got the Clippers getting Trey Tompkins and Travis Leslie with the A-. Never heard of either. A-. So we got Darius Morris, Andrew Goodlock, and Atur Majak. Goodlock rings a bell. I do remember him. I do remember a Morris, but I think it was a different Morris. There was a Morris that I believe he was out of Michigan that people were pretty high on. Any of these guys ringing a bell here? Maybe not. Who am I thinking of, man? It was a Michigan player. Like, he was pretty good. I don't think it was that dude, though. I don't know. We got... Josh Selby to the Memphis Grizzlies. Yo, I thought Josh Selby was going to be a beast in the NBA, man. Like, I was actually all about the Josh Selby bandwagon. Yeah, I thought he was going to be really good, but he wasn't. We also got A- for the Miami Heat with Norris Cole. He became a good rotational piece for the Miami Heat team. Also had a nice hairstyle, too. We got a C for the Bucks, and that's them driving Tobias Harris, John Lure, and they also ended up getting some other dudes via trade and stuff. But yeah, Tobias Harris, I do think Tobias Harris is an overpaid NBA player. I don't think that makes him a bad NBA player. He's still good, worthy of higher than a C for sure, man. But I like Tobias. Yeah, just a little overpaid, but yeah. We got the T-Wolves, Derrick Williams, man. Derrick Williams literally had all just the physical fundamentals you wanted out of a superstar player. This dude was 6'10", athletic as hell, man. I think he actually had a pretty good, decent jump shot, too. Like, I mean, this man could have been like what Michael Porter could be in the NBA. And despite all the speculations that Cantor could go number 2, Enes Kanter actually have had a better career than Derrick Williams. Yeah, I actually got to see what Derrick has done because, like, man, he had so much. I think it was injuries, though, right? Derrick Williams. Literally forgot his name. Yeah, Derrick Williams, 2012 to 2018. How old? Okay, he's 30 now, but yeah, he just never did anything. He never did anything, man. He was a piss-poor three-point shooter. Defensively, didn't really look like offer much. Playmaking, not really there. The rebounding, which is something he probably should have excelled at, wasn't. Oh, he was 6'8". I thought he was 6'10". Okay, but yeah, still. No excuse. All right, we got Marshawn Brooks and Jordan Williams. So Marshawn Brooks, I think I remember him being like a decent shooter. Nothing beyond that. New Orleans Hornets, none. So they get an I for that. We got a D for the Knicks. Again, Iman Shumpert and Josh Harrelson. So Josh Harrelson actually was like a 6'10", bit of a stretch big. He played in Detroit for a little bit. Iman Shumpert obviously, became a pretty solid NBA player and also won Dancing with the Stars. So there we go. OKC, B- for Action Jackson, man. So yeah, Reggie Jackson was a pretty solid backup point guard, I think. Was he there the year they got to the finals? I don't remember, but I do remember he was a good backup point guard to Russell Westbrook, wanted to expand, and then Russell actually roasted Reggie, saying that, you're my backup for a reason or something like that. And now, well, look at him now, man, who's got the better situation going. Well, I mean, Russell Westbrook's still the better all-time player, but still. All right, Magic with an A-, getting Justin Harper and DeAndre Liggins. Liggins, I believe, was on the Cavaliers for a bit. B for the 76ers, getting Vucevic and Lavoy Allen. So Vucevic, I think, was instantly, he was traded to the Magic pretty quickly after that and was there his entire career before going to the Bulls. We got B+ for the Phoenix Suns, getting Markieff Morris, who has been the worst of the two Morris brothers, but still a solid Morris brother nonetheless, and a solid NBA player. And yeah, they ended up getting Marcus anyway. C to the Blazers, getting Nolan Smith. That name rings the bell. Was he out of Ohio State, I believe? Could be wrong about that. John Diebler. Also sounds familiar. Was he on Syracuse? Gotta look it up now, man. John Diebler. Sounds like Syracuse, but I could just totally be wrong about this. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Oh, no. Ohio. Maybe Ohio. Okay, no, Ohio State. Ohio State is what I... No, was I thinking Ohio State? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, for the Kings, they got Jimmer Fredette this season. Also got Tyler Honeycutt and Isaiah Thomas. So, yeah, while Jimmer was a bust... Still killing it in the, doesn't he play in the China League or something like that? But Isaiah Thomas ended up being the diamond within the rough there. So yeah, which is crazier that a player shorter than Jimmer Fredette surpassed Jimmer in NBA career. We got the Spurs getting Kawhi Leonard, Kojo, Davis Bertans, and Adam. Really good draft. I mean, yeah, obviously they got Kawhi Leonard out of it, but Corey Joseph and Davis Bertans, that just goes to show how great the Spurs just scouting talent has always been. We got the Raptors getting Jonas Valanciunas. Jonas been a pretty solid NBA center throughout his career, man. I actually think he's a little underrated, to be honest. Jazz getting Enes Kanter and Alec Burks. Both became good rotational pieces. Enes Kanter kind of devolved out of the NBA, though. He just isn't really playable anymore. And then we got the final one, the Wizards getting Jan Vesely, Chris Singleton, and Shelvin Mack. Shelvin played a little bit for the Hawks. Singleton, I don't think really did much. And then Jan Vesely, this dude was actually supposed to be a beast, man. I think he had a good NBA body and everything. I think he was supposed to be a sharpshooter. Yeah, 6'11". Okay, not really a sharpshooter, but yeah, just didn't do anything, man. But yeah, this dude was supposed to be the real deal. So that's all we got for this video. If you guys are enjoying this, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.